Hi, welcome to 12-Minute Mindful Movement with me, Jackie Jones. Today we will begin by taking a quick closing of the eyes. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale out the mouth. As you inhale self-compassion. As you exhale compassion for others. Again, as you inhale compassion for self. What does it look like? What does it feel like? And as you exhale compassion for others. What does it look like? What does it feel like? And one final deep nourishing breath in. And cleansing breath out. And with that, open your eyes. Come down onto your backs. You can tee out your arms. And here, bring your legs to tabletop position. Shimmy them over to the right just a tad. Inhale here. And then exhale, let the knees fall down together onto the left side. Just take a couple deep breaths here. And then bring the table back up to that neutral position. Shimmy the hips over to the left just a tad. Inhale here. And exhale, let both knees fall down together to the right. Just taking a couple deep breaths here. And then bringing that tabletop position back up to the sky once again. Bring your right ankle above left knee. And then reach your arms through to the back of your left leg. Inhale here as you press the right knee away with the right elbow. And then exhale, pulling that left leg in toward you. Feeling the stretch on your outer right hip. Just taking a couple deep breaths here. And then release and trade out. So bringing the left ankle over right knee. Bringing the hands clasped behind the right leg. Inhaling here as you press the left leg away with your left elbow. And then exhaling as you draw that right leg towards you. Feeling that stretch in the outer left hip. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And release. Bringing both feet flat onto the floor, about hip width apart. And adjusting your body so if your arms are long by your side, the tops of your middle fingers would graze your heels. You can shimmy your shoulders down, creating space in your chest. And then as you inhale here, squeeze the glutes to tilt the tail up. And then exhale, let the tail go back down into the mat. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, tilt the tail up. And exhale, release that, sending the tail down into the mat like a baby cat-cow with your tailbone. And then inhaling, tail comes up. And exhaling, tail goes down. This time as you inhale, squeeze the glutes, curl the tail up, and then bring your hips all the way up toward the sky. And exhale, lower that back down. You can curl the tail under. Inhaling, lifting back up, squeezing the glutes, tail curls up, pulls up toward the ceiling. And exhale, release it, bringing that all the way down. And one more time here. Inhaling, curling the tail up, using the glutes to help bring the hips up toward the sky more. And take a couple deep breaths here with your hips up in your bridge pose. And here, press down into the ground with your left foot, and hips stay lifted as you bring the right foot up toward the ceiling. Just taking a couple deep breaths here, bringing that right heel up toward the sky, pressing the ground away with your left heel, lifting both hips up toward the ceiling. And then slowly lower that right foot back down, pressing into the ground with your right foot, using the glutes to lift your hips up toward the sky more, finding stability, strengthen that right leg. And then bringing your left foot up toward the sky, pressing the left heel toward the sky, your right foot down into the earth, lifting that left hip up when it wants to sink down, and bringing steady breath. And then lowering that foot down, taking one last inhalation here in your bridge, and exhale, bring it down. And this time, walk the bottoms of your feet together, allowing your knees to splay out to the side. And take a deep breath here. Just enjoying that stretch. And here, press the bottoms of your feet together. And press the outer edge of your feet down into the ground. Feel that engagement in the glutes already. And then inhale, like we did at the beginning, curling the tail up, squeezing the glutes, curling the tail up. And at the same time, pressing the knees down. And then exhale, letting that go. Inhaling, pressing the bottom of the feet together, outer edge of the feet down into the ground. Glutes squeeze, tail curls up, knees press down. Then exhale, release that. Inhale once again, finding the engagement everywhere. And exhale, let that go. This time as you inhale, press the bottoms of the feet together, outer edge of the feet into the mat. Knees are open as glutes squeeze, the tail curls up toward the sky. But this time the hips lift off the floor. So inhale up, and then exhale, lower it down. Inhale, all those engagements and hips lift up. And exhale, release it down. Inhale all those engagements, hips lift up. And this time hold it for a few deep breaths. One more deep breath here. And slowly lower the hips down. You can use your hands to help bring your knees back together. Bring the bottoms of your feet onto the floor. And here you can tee out the arms. Cross the right knee over left, hips to the right slightly. Inhale here and exhale. Allow the knees to fall down over to the left. Breathe deeply. And release. Cross the left knee over right, hips to the left slightly. Inhale here. And then exhale, both knees down over to the right. And take a couple deep breaths. Release that, knees to the sky, feet down to the ground. Cross the right knee over left. Pick the feet up off the ground. Grab onto the outer edges of your feet like they're petals. Inhale here. And then exhale. Just bending the arms, pulling those petals down toward your hips, sending your tail down the mat long ways. Lengthen your spine. And release. So bringing the left knee over the right, finding the outer edges of your feet. Inhaling here, and then exhaling, pulling the knees in toward the chest, your feet petals down toward your hips, your tail down the mat, back elongated. And then release that. And you can walk your feet out long on the mat. Bring your hands down by your side. Just stay here as long as you need. Breathing deeply in, breathing deeply out. Till your heart rate comes down. And again, inhale in that compassion for self. And exhale out that compassion for others. And stay here as long as you'd like. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please go ahead and subscribe, share, comment, like. It means the world to me. Thank you. Bye.